till now we completed here in order to cash cycle. Okay. So one is item creation. Second one is on hand quantity. Third one is add item to the price index. And after that, we have completed the actual flow. The flow here is order entry, booking, quick release. These are all the 4 steps. Okay. Now, next is here invoice creation. Invoice. This is an account receivable invoice. So today we'll focus on invoice only. I have not noted down the order number earlier. So first what I will do, I'll go to order management and I'll create a new sales order quickly. Order returns and sales orders.
Missing services.
Yeah, correct. That's true. Even operations, sales orders. Okay. Visible. Whatever the last 2 classes, it is just hardly within 1 minute we can do all this. The whole 2 classes summary, correct? Shipping, quick release we are doing right now. Then after that inventory. Yes. If you forget also no worries. It is just for only packing instructions. Like from address to address, warehouse, those are all. Then if you want to do a shipping also, there is a shipping rule here. That's called an auto ship. Click on execute now. Now you can go to, these are all the various programs submitted. Right? Hardly all the 4 steps we completed within 30 seconds. Okay. Just to make habituate with the application, I have given a gap. Now I'll increase the speed today. After shipping, what you need to do is you need to run a workflow background process. So this is a workflow background engine it is. So by using this, we can move the data from order management to account receivables it is. Go to first, I'll note down this order number.
Sir, here instead of execute now, if you click on concurrent, what the result will be?
What is that?
If you click on concurrent instead of execute now.
Okay. So if you click on a concurrent program, what it will do is, in the organization, there will be thousands of users. So once you click on a concurrent, it will go into the queue. So you can see here, there are certain managers, concurrent managers. Okay. You can see requests. Then after that, you can see there are certain managers here. So your programs will be running in a queue here. Okay. Right now, we are not having those many users. That's why I'm using a execute now here. Otherwise, you can, in the organization, people click on concurrent if there are more users processing. If you wanted to know about all this, then there is a window help is there here. Window help. Window help will help you. What are the options are there here? Those are all information you can see here. See, like this. What is based on role, documents. These are all the options will be available here. while doing running. Yeah, correct. So they are mentioned here. Can you see? Can you read this slowly? 2, 3 times you have to read any sentence, then only you can understand. Okay. If there are more programs and if n number of users are running, then at that time we can use a concurrent to make process simultaneously. So those are all, it will be like you can check in view requests. Then after that you can check here in this managers. All the programs will be running whatever parallelly. You can see over there. Okay, that's about the this button, significance of this particular concurrent button. So if you don't know anything or any field or any option, then this is the good notes here itself. So that is window help. Go through slowly. You have to spend a lot of time, then only you can remember all this. Okay. Anyway, we are talking about here order entry. I have noted down. After shipping, one step or at the time of shipping, there is a auto ship. So by using this, we can perform two things. One is quick release and other one is shipping. Okay, that's where we have taken auto ship here under a shipping tab, under a ship confirm rule. Clear? Okay. Now we are talking about here workflow background engine. It's a process. The purpose of this is, as of now, you are into order management only. These are all four belongs to order management. All four. But right now we are pushing the data to the account receivable. So that data moving part, this program will take care. Okay. What it will do, it will transfer the data and put it into certain interface tables. Straight away, we should not create an invoice. We have to check whether the currency is good or period is open or not. The data validation, that's called as a data validation. The data will be inserted into interface tables. As of now, we may not sure what are the interface tables. The interface tables and all we can check into the responsibility here. The responsible name is integrated SOA gateway. SOA means service oriented architecture. It's a unique responsibility. All the 280 modules or 280 plus modules information you can see in this. It's very good. It's repository. Earlier we used to get through user guides, but now they only given this repository. Repository will give you how many tables we have, how many programs we have, all those information. Account receivable comes under financials, and these are all the financial modules: payable module, receivable module, cash management module. Right now I'm talking about receivables. The interface type is here what it is, open interface. So we are interfacing order management data with the account receivable. That's why it is interface means interfacing, transferring. Okay. So these are all the programs. So right now, auto invoice, automatically it will create an invoice. Not only invoice, there are various types of invoices. Debit memo, credit memo, these are all. So I'm using here auto invoice. If you click on this, these are all the tables. RA interface line solve and RA interface distribution solve. If something goes wrong this program, we can see into RA interface errors. These are all you have to learn, okay? Repetitively you need to learn, then only you can remember all this. So tell me what are the interface tables? There are two interface tables. Workflow background process, what it will do? It will transfer the data from order management to yes, AR interface tables. No confusion. At least one line you have to remember what it is doing. That's it. Now the next point is what it is. What are the interface tables behind this? Interface tables I just before told you. RA interface lines on, RA interface distributions. All means all operating unit, it's a multi-arc table. Like this. And if you see any errors, this program related errors, you can see into error table it is. It will give you only errors, followed records. But tables are these two only. Okay. So are you okay with the workflow background process? But workflow background process, what it will do is, it will call one auto invoice master program. This master program only will do this activity. That's it. The moment you schedule it or you run this, it will call this program. This program will transfer from order management to internally. All this will happen because they have written a PLSP code and nothing else. Go here. Go to order management. You can go to view. This it's a program actually. Requests. Here is a place workflow background. You can select like. If you already submitted, you can get it from this button here. Copy button. Can you see? Someone has submitted like this. These are all the parameters. Here also this we can take. So fine. This is the program. Auto invoice master. This I have not submitted. Your program only internally calling. Your program internally calling auto invoice master program. So what is the purpose of auto invoice master program? I just told you, it will transfer the data from order management. Whatever the data, sales order data, shipping data, complete module, whatever you work till now, that data it will transfer to this particular two tables. Then immediately what it will do, from these two tables, these are all called as interface tables, right? Interface tables to base tables. Okay. So which program it will do is, there is an auto invoice import program. This is another program. That is also, it will be triggered automatically. See, this is a program. Click on this. Purpose of auto invoice import program, I just shown you. Purpose of auto invoice program is, you can read this. Read once. In one line, what you will say? Import and validate the data from other systems, or it is used to create a, this one we are talking about. Invoice means what it is? It's a bill. Okay. So to whom actually you delivered and how much you need to receive. These are all you can see into that particular table. Okay. This is a program. Click on view output. You will see. Selected record and processed also. There is no single record rejected here. There is no rejected. So if it is rejected, in which table you can see? I just told you. Correct. That is the table. The table name is here. Yes. RA interface errors. Better we'll discuss this table here. Okay. The name itself is saying it is errors. Clear? So till now what we did, we just submitted a program. This program it will called one program auto invoice master, and second one is what it is, auto invoice. Two things. Auto invoice master program, what it is doing, it is transferring data from OEM to AR interface table. But here it is AR interface tables to AR means account receivable, AR base tables. But base tables we don't know as of now. I'll tell you base table. Go to order return sales orders. Your order number. Okay, this. Go to line items. Or header item also fine. On one point you need to remember. So what was the status at this particular shipping level? After completion of the shipping, obviously it will become shipped, right? After creating an invoice, it will be closed here. Just see. Do you see here? How many statuses you have seen as of now? Very first time entered.
Awaiting shipping.
Entered. Awaiting shipping. Shipped.
Shipped, then closed. Okay. Okay. Now we are talking about invoice tables. Go to actions here. Additional line information. Invoices. Invoice details. Here is the place you can see a table. So RA customer. RA means receivable applications table it is. RA customer TRX transaction it is. RA customer TRX all it is. Okay. Base table. TRX all. And obviously lines table. Go to line items. If it is record is not available, I told you another method. Examine. RA customer TRX lines simply. One is header table, other one is line table. There must be a primary key, join, these are all you should know. TRX, lines all. Two tables. So we should know the primary key. We can go to ETRM. Table name, RA, customer,
TRX.
transaction. Some people are calling it as a tricks. Some people are calling it as a raw customer TRX. No, you have to mention here RA customer. There is no underscore at all, not required. Whenever you are mentioning table, you should mention here RA customer TRX on. No underscores, nothing. The primary key of it here is customer TRX ID. And the join between all this TRX lines are obviously the same. The join is what it is, customer TRX ID. Are you okay? How to combine joins? Now the join between these two, just before I told you. What is the join? Customer TRX ID. That's why we can create an invoice. Okay. So I think you can keep it over here. Will you be able to recall how many points we covered till now today? One is auto ship, pick release shipping at a time we can do. Second one is workflow background. Purpose of workflow background process in one line we'll be able to say.
Transfers the data from order management to
Interface table.
Yes, yes. See, there are no definitions in Oracle apps, guys. Whatever you say, usually normal terminology, only, how you speak with your friends, same way only it is. Okay, no specific definitions. Don't feel that here theory part is very less. Nothing is there to explain. Okay, an auto invoice import program, what it will do, it will transfer the data from interface table to page table. You should clearly inject into your mind what are the interface table, what are the page table, what is error table. Everything is there here only, clearly. Okay. Now, one question here. Okay. At what stage invoice sales order line will be closed? Correct. Answer is very easy.
invoice.
Answer is what it is. After creating invoice.
Invoice.
That we have seen, just shown you all at all. Now, question number 2. Okay. How to display sales order number and AR invoice number. In other words, join between OM and AR. Okay, this is the question here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine two tables here. One table is order number table, other one is invoice number table. Two tables. Both are from different modules. First step here is whenever you are combining, you can write like this. This is a structure. Select from where. If you wanted order by also we can do right, or group by also we can write like this. The sequence syntaxes, these are all you must aware. Right now, table name is what it is, RA, or else we can say first table is OE order. Let us R. Now giant condition is here OOH dot order number. Order number. Equivalent to. If
Sir,
you,
instead of headers, we can take their lines information also, no?
yeah, we can take it. We can take
Oh,
it.
okay.
We have other option also. If you look at here, this is the order number. Same order number is mentioned into reference field. So this reference field is stored into a column that is interface header attribute 1. Interface. There are so many attributes. See, 15 attributes are there. But always it will be a interface header attribute 1 only, like this. Now we require order number. And after that, this invoice number, this one. So this is order number. We are into account receivable module. So this is stored into interface attribute in the backend. This is the column name. PRX number. Transaction number is the invoice number. PRX number, transaction number, invoice number, all are same. What I need to type here? PRX number. Okay. This is the usual number it will give. See, syntactically it is correct. If you execute also, it is giving error. So the reason behind this is if you go to invoice, you will get it from third-party system also. Okay, various financial systems. That's where somewhere we have seen, right? When I mentioned auto invoice related, So the invoice means what it is, like I'll just show you one more time. Okay. Go to repository. I think it's already there, it seems, right? No. This is the term I'm talking about. Okay. You can import and validate the transaction data from other financial systems. So always no need to be a number. You may get character information also. Correct? Whenever you are getting the data from other third-party systems, it may be a varchar also. Varchar, not only a number. Now, if you go here, interface header attribute one is a varchar. You have to check. So if you want to arrange in a sorting order, simply with single click like this. This is for sorting, descending order, ascending order. Just click, you can come to know. Do you see here the data type? The data type is here varchar. So order number case, that's a number. You can see both are different data types actually. So that is the reason why this is giving error. The error is what it is, invalid number. Wherever it is highlighting, there it got into error. The simple solution for this, it is a character information and this is the number information. What you have to do? We have to use to char. Now it's going to give you the name. We are combining two modules data. One is order management data, other one is account receivable data. Whenever you are combining, due to this different data types, it is giving a error. That error name is invalid number. So without to char, if you want, you can search again. Invalid number. So you should not forget whenever you are joining this conversion function, you should not forget at all. That's it. So this is the way we can combine two tables. So there is no logic here. Blindly you need to remember these two joins. This join. Okay. That's about the how to display sales order number and AR invoice number or join between OM and AR. It's a header level. This is the query. Now, under this question, there are different scenarios. Join between OM and AR at line level also. Okay, at line level. Line level means your RA customer TRX line solve. Now, go back to your receivables. Whenever, if you want to query this transaction form, you have to press F11 and there is a source here is capital letters you have to enter. Capital letter only, it will work. Order entry. Then after that, under a reference field, what we need to enter is order number. This is order number. Control F11. Okay, this is the invoice which we created. So simply, if you give a order number, it will not give you. See, it will give you error like this. So what it is giving here is, please fill in selective criteria at least one of the following fields for performance reasons. So it's a huge data right here. Invoice data is huge data. On one number, it may not. Query mode will be slow here. That is the reason why, at least to filter more, we need to add one more condition here. This is one condition. Another condition is a source or GL date or currency or any other. So they have mentioned clearly here. See, please fill in selective criteria in at least one of the following fields. for performance reasons, we'll put right F11, control F11. So at that time, it will take a lot of time. So to avoid it, what you can do, either GL date you can use, this GL date, or number, transaction number we can use, or one more is bill to location, ship to location, all this. Right now, what I am entering here is source. Source is order entry. Okay. 2 is mandatory here to query. Control F11. Go to line items now. Line table I shown you just before. Record history will not show. Then we have to go to system last query. So the table is RA customer TRX lines, right? The column name is available here. This is the sales order. It's already there. Now what I am going to do here is join between OM, header, and AR line level. So header table is what it is. That is OE order. And line table RA. Perfect. Okay. There is no header table involvement here. I'm not using header level. Directly I'm integrating with the lines table. You can, if you want to find out where exactly it is stored, then you can go to examine here. This is the column name. Sales order number is equal to sales orders. It's easy to remember. Okay, let's submit. Better take one primary key here. There is a customer TRX ID. This is a customer TRX ID. Whereas order number also fine. That's okay. I don't want to use TRX all. I would like to use TRX lines all. Then column name also I showed you, that is column name is sales. Yes, perfect. And this transaction number will not be there because it is there in the header level. City LA. This is where you can see. We wanted sales order also. Both are same, right? 70514 sales order also same. So this is the way we can combine. No much confusion, guys. Like just you need to remember this column name. That's it. Format if you want to copy somewhere and paste. So I hope you are okay with this second scenario also. Okay. The third one is line to line. If you go to order management, this is a line level. Line level, where can you see here is there is a flex field here somewhere. Yeah, and in the mode tab, if you click on this, no, wait a minute. Yeah, this one. Okay. In the main tab, if you click on this transaction flex field, it is. This is a transaction flex field. Flex field means flexible. You can add a number here. You can store extra information. So this is a line ID here. This is a sales order line ID 849309. Okay. This is coming from order management. Line ID is holding here. And here, if you look at, see, there is no help diagnostic signal. It will not work. Let's say interface line attribute 6 it is. So what I will do, this is another scenario. Okay, overall 3 scenarios are there. Header to header, header to line, line to line. Okay. I need to use here header table. I don't want to use. Obviously, header ID is required. Instead of order number, what I would like to do, header ID. Value statement. Okay. I've added somewhere. This header line. Take this. OE order. Which table I need to add? Lines. We are talking about lines, right? And lines table of invoice. Column name. Line ID. RCTL dot interface line attribute 6. It's a line attribute, not a header. We are into line table. Like this. So again, same story. If you get this type of error, what we need to do? Right. To care we have to use. Giving. This is the way. Instead of star, I'm using simply just to know both are same. Line ID. I showed you, right? Line ID here somewhere. You see here? 849309. Same. The data is they only kept here all this. Exactly into line attribute 6. Interface line attribute 6 it is. This is interface header attribute 1. Okay. So multiple times you watch it, you can remember. There is no other logic here. Okay. That is over. Now next is next question. Question number 3 is it? How to display open AR invoices. Open means here something is pending, receipt is pending. The invoice right now we sent to the customer on 10,000. Okay, but customer paid only 5,000. That is incomplete, or that is open invoice. If something due is there, that is open. Okay, the term is open here. On which basis we can come to know here is there is a flag here, complete flag. Therefore, do you see a flag here? Flag means yes or no. Only see this, it's data type varchar, but width is only one. Y or N, that's it. That's why it's a flag. Flag means yes or no. Okay. Now I'm just clicking on this. Double click here. Like this. Complete flag. If you execute this, Y means what is? Yes, it is open invoice. Means some pending. If you receive completely, it will become automatically no. Y value, it will replace as a N if you receive fully. Clear? Now tell me what is the answer? How to display open AR invoices?
Complete flag by using.
Yes, complete flag is equivalent to Y from a table. Table name is RA customer TRX. Now next question. Question number 4. What is back order? Okay. Whenever there is insufficient quantity, at that time it will become a back order. So at what stage we can see this back order? That I'll show you now. Right. Whenever we don't have a quantity, sufficient quantity available, then it will become a back order. Yes. Go to order management. Did you create any item yesterday? Any item? Do you remember? Not created any item yesterday? Refill. Spelling? Simply. Is that correct? REFILE. Only L. No, it's not. Any other? Not created item yesterday. Day before yesterday. LCD. You created a quantity also, right? Check availability. Oh my God. Very big count. Okay. Okay. Right now, 10,000 quantity is there. Okay. If I need 12,000, obviously there is a shortage. So I'm just giving now 12,000. Then availability. Check here. We are requesting 12,000, but on hand quantity is only 10,900. There is a shortage here. Okay. 11,000 is also fine. Save. Okay. Now book order. So here itself it is saying on hand quantity fails to satisfy. It's not an error, guys. It is just an alert for you. Okay. But still we are continuing. Then take this. After that, what you can do? Quick release again. Shipping, sales orders. Then okay. Anything we missed here? Yeah. Okay, but we are not going next till shipping. Okay, here itself we'll identify that. Execute now. Okay, go to view, requests. Let it finish. Check the table. These are all I can remove, right? So whatever the query is really helpful right now. OE order header solve. OH, OE order. Platform, OL, order number. We need from WSH delivery details. Do you remember the join, guys? OH dot primary key header ID.
Header ID. Source header ID.
Perfect. Source header ID. And which column I need to check at the pick release level at this particular table? Major.
Released status.
Right. Same repetitive, all are repetitive here. Every line is important, whatever I'm telling. Okay. See? How many release statuses you have seen yesterday, day before yesterday?
1.
If I show the Excel sheet, you can come to know. Very first time what you did, you have seen is ready to. The next time what it is, pick. Then after that,
Yep.
see, right? After shipping, I have not changed. Overall, 3 things, right? But we did not see this B. That is called as a back order. Okay. B means what it is? Back order. Y means picked. How much quantity is back ordered? If you wanted to check, you can see any column name. See, are there any quantity related columns in this? Delivered quantity, requested quantity. Just check requested quantity. See. It's 10,900 and B is back order. Okay. Overall 11,000 we requested, correct? So out of 11,000, like this is picked up already, means if you don't have a sufficient quantity, what will be available? Order will not be cancelled. Whatever available is there, that will be picked up. The rest of the quantity will become a back order. Clear? Okay. Now tell me, what is back order? Whenever you don't have a quantity, it will become a back order. So at what stage you can find out it is a back order? At what stage? Right, at the time of
Peak
peak
release.
level. And in which column we can see that is release status. Which table we can see that is WHH.
Delivery details.
Perfect. So question is over. Now question number 5. So till what stage we can cancel sales order? So this is another question. Now I am creating a sales order here. I'm straight away canceling this. I don't need this. Okay, due to any other reason. Okay. To see that whether it is cancelled, we have to re-query. Copy this F11 and then re-query means re-execute simply. It's cancelled. First stage, we can easily cancel it. Order entry stage, we can easily cancel it. Now the second, we are going to one second. What went wrong? We haven't shipped, right? That's why it is still showing, okay? 10,900. Go to book order. But that is reserved for other sales order. That's why it is saying here, on-hand quantity fails to satisfy reservation. To reserve the quantity, there is no option here because other sales orders are already reserved, okay? And so you can see here line items, shipping, correct? And here also we can cancel. Requery. Go to line items, cancel. So at the time of order entry, we can cancel the sales order as well as at the time of booking also we can. No, we cannot. We have to recreate a new, or we can add one more line if you want, like this. Okay, we can add one more line. Now I'm creating another line, we get a clarification saying that at the time of booking also we can do. Order. Next is pick release, right? Shipping, release sales order, release sales order. Now go there and try to cancel. See the error. See, cancel. Now let's see another. Or what about header level? Line level we have seen. cancelled. So pick release level also, if it is not reserved, then it is allowed. Okay. But if it is reserved for quantity, if it is picked and moved to some other area, then it is not possible. So see that scenario also now. Any other item, guys, meantime? No one is created item yesterday, day before yesterday. Can take whatever visible here.
Water bottle.
Water bottle. Okay. Okay, I'm just taking a water.
Mm.
Okay, it's not there. It is not assigned into warehouse. That's why it is not showing. Any other?
T,
Napkin.
T,
Sorry.
TGA.
PEA.
Sorry, T for tiger.
Okay, TA. T. Okay. Not showing.
Pillow. PP.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Why it is not showing, madam? Okay. So you change the spelling. Check the quantity. Unknown quantity is 5. Now see, just before actually it is not picked properly. That's why it is allowed for cancellation. Now whether it will allow or not, we have to see. Okay, maybe it is reserved for other. I think. That's good. Okay, fine. Okay, this is the error. So error is what it is. You are not allowed to cancel the order line. Okay, you are not allowed to cancel the order line because line has been picked, confirmed, or staged. Staged means they will pick up the items and they will pack it and they will keep it to somewhere. That's called as a staged here. Okay, if your item quantity is reserved for other people, then definitely it will allow to cancel. But right now it is not allowing at the pick release. So what will be your answer here? Till what stage we can cancel the sales order? The answer will be here is order entry and one more is booking, not at the pick release level. If items are not reserved, then it will be allowed. That's okay. That is a special case. Now question number 6. What is the significance of, what is the time now, guys? Keep on telling is also not good. 1 hour over, right? Okay, we'll tell this and we'll stop for timing. After shipping, there will be a program will be submitted, correct? So whatever you feel, whether it is a scenario or question, or topic, okay, all are important. Definitely will face in your work, in your interviews, everything. That's why I segregated all those in the form of the questions. You can see your interface desktop. This is the program I'm talking about. So when it will submit here is after shipping only it will submit automatically. So the purpose of interface desktop is if you click on view output, you cannot see. And if you click on view log also, there is no proper information here. But what it will do exactly after finishing, what it will do is, so right now, quantity in which table you can see guys, quantity or item table. Item table is MTL, right? Items B. How about quantity?
On hand quantities.
Join condition. Primary key of this particular table. Inventory.
Organ item ID.
One more also there. What is that?
Organization ID.
I'm checking the quantity from backend. Column name is transaction quantity. And there are many rows. So what I'm doing here is I'm using a function here that is sum function. 631 quantity is there. Okay. So for this particular item. Now, if you order something or if you enter something in the sales order, after submitting this only, after successful completion only, the quantity will be deducted. We'll see practically now. I'm creating a new sales order, fresh sales order. How much is there, right? For example, 31 I'm taking. So that just to compare easily, I'm telling 31 availability. Still it is showing on-hand quantity, same only. In back end, we have seen like this. In the front end, here itself it is showing the quantity. Then book order. 2 steps completed, 2 more steps pending. Pick, release, and shipping. We can do. Ship, release sales order. So how to perform a shipping automatically? There is a rule here. The rule is auto ship. Packing, if it is no also, no worries. But still, if you want to see a packing instruction, then it is yes. Execute now. As of now, this program is submitted but not completed. In the meantime, if we query, see, still 631 only. Do you see? Now it is reduced. So 31 is reduced. Exactly when it will reduce here is after successful completion of interface desktop. And one more also is there, that is order returns and sales orders. Go to line items. You can see there is a column gets updated here. The column name is this one. If you create a new sales order, you may not see. I'm creating a new one. Do you see that column is updated? No. So quantity shipped also when it will update is after completion of interface description. See, these are all it will perform in the back end only. It's a PLS skill code, nothing else. Oracle only done all those. You wanted to see this column practically? Just see. The product. Now not even seconds, right? The whole 4 steps, correct? That's why I asked you practice a number of times. Go to returns. See the column name, whether it is updated or not. Still running. Okay, I may need to requery here. Do you see? This is where we stop, guys. Like, will you be able to tell me now? What is the significance of, or what will happen at the time of interface trip stop? What will happen? It will perform 2 things. One is it will deduct quantity from MTL. One more, it will update column. What is the column name? Quantity, right? Quantity. That's it for now. We'll continue after this. Overall, here 6 scenarios I told you, 6 today. There are other questions now. Question number 7. Display customer name. These 2 are pending. We'll continue in the next class. Then after that, what I will do? We created an invoice, correct? Next is receipt. Next is transfer to GL kind of thing. We'll give half an hour break or 45 minutes break, then we'll continue. Okay. So this break is for me also. So please do not speak to me in the break. Guys, any doubts before closing?
No,
Online?
sir.